name is Evans. Um, I'm just gonna start off and do the video. So what is your full name? My full name is Anthony Dwayne Swarrington. Uh, yeah. How did you get your name? I got my name from my father. His name was also Anthony Dwayne Swarrington, and he's a senior, and I'm a junior. So that's originally how I got my name. Um, and is there anything special about my name, or what does my name mean? Well, I've researched from a website called She Knows, and from what I can understand, my first name comes from like many languages, and it associated my first name with other. I'm sorry. It associated my first name with priceless, and my middle name being Dwayne. It associated that with dark. So the first part of my name literally means priceless dark. Yeah. And my last name being Swarrington is I couldn't really find or trace that name per se, but I can tell you what my sister has told me, and my first name comes from is from Greece, and being from Greece, it was originally Bor Swearingen, not Swarrington, Swearingen, and this is how you spell it. And originally in history, throughout the years, the Bor and the E in my name got dropped, just leaving it Swarrington. So it's no longer Swearingen, it's Swarrington. Um, Also, that's it for the meaning of my name. Okay, moving on. Um, if you had to give yourself a theme song, what would it be? Okay, I thought this was pretty funny because I had 1,000 theme songs going through my head, but originally I picked the Proud Family theme song, written by Kurt Barguha. Uh, Look it up if you really want to know the name. I'm not really good with pronunciation. Um, and I like that theme because I believe I'm all about family, even though they drive me crazy. I still love them. That's basically that part of it. Number 4, name 3 of your major life goals. Okay, of course I want to graduate from Central, but fun fact about me is I'm at ROTC, and I do eventually plan on joining the military. Um, and like a more short-term but long-term goal is being commissioned into the military, and this also comes with graduation. And then more of a long-term goal, I would eventually like to start a family of my own. Possibly adopt kids. You never know what life will bring you or take you. You know, what kind of experience do you have had to with the art school? What kind of experience you have had to with the arts? Um, I mean, I guess, yeah. So I've been through to several plays at this school. Hillside High School is right down the street from Central. You can't miss it. Um, and basically, going there, I saw a lot of plays like Pride and Prejudice, A Raisin in the Sun, The Wiz, play about like abused children in their homes. There was a lot of historically black African American plays. So I really enjoy going to those with like my NAACP group. Another fun fact, I was also in NAACP youth group not too long ago actually. And yeah, I've also seen other plays like Hamilton and Wicked online because They were suggested to me, so I went and I watched them. So yeah. Number 6. Define the word humanity. I went online, and basically what I found online was that humanities can be described in many ways. Archaeology, comparative religion, ethics, history, language and linguistics, literature, jurisprudence, and philosophy, history, theory, and criticism of art, aspect of social sciences with use of historical or philosophical approaches. And yeah, and that I found that from www.unitsmeo. If you ever call me out in class to read, just understand this is going to happen. Um, Mio, .edu. And yeah, that's basically what humanities described. Now, I give my own definition about what humanities is. I think humanities is just like what makes, like all the things that kind of tie us in as human, like the arts and all that great stuff that makes us who we are, the free thinkers that we are. Anything that's really free thinking can be considered humanities. So I believe that basically what sums up what humanities is. What experiences have I had in humanities? Like I said, everything you do really is humanities. Um, I can really just go down the list again and just kind of give a whole life experience from each one of those topics that I named, but I believe that's about, I believe like literally everything in your life is humanities. So just me personally, I like to paint. I think that's artistic enough to be considered humanity. I go to church, so that's practicing religion is humanities. Uh, I do a lot of, I go to plays, that's humanities, and yeah, there's just a lot of things you can really name off the list and where I really went into humanities in my life. Um, how much do you know about your family history? My family history is a little bit varied in my family. It's kind of hard to kind of look it up because the only people who really know don't really like to talk about it. But I have my sister, and she's a good resource because if anyone knows more about my family, it's my sister. So my sister tells me a lot about my family. That's actually how I learned that our name was originally from Greece, from Greek origin. And last but not least, drum roll please. What are the expectations of this course for this course and expectations of yourself as a student? Well, of course, I would like an A in the course, and I guess me as a student, I would like to present myself as an A student, someone where if you call on, I can, you know, kind of dance around a little bit until I figure out the answer. But I hope we both can come to a conclusion that I tried, I gave it my best shot, and I hope that my best shot is worthy enough for an A. And I guess that concludes this video. I'm sorry for all the hesitations and stuttering and any background noise that you heard. And thank you. Have a good afternoon.